So many parents are worried about the Filipinos accent, teacher's accent. Some of them, they prefer like European teachers or, American teachers instead of Filipino.
Yeah,
I think some of them, they know Filipino teachers' English is very good. They still worry about the accent, pronunciation.
exactly.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, honestly, a lot of them do that.
Mhm.
And it's frustrating. Like, from a teacher's perspective, they'll pick a teacher from the US or UK with a heavy regional accent over a highly qualified Filipino teacher who's been teaching for many years already, like experienced teacher. And also, if parents would really love their children to learn English and acquire the language, they should look up the teaching quality, experience, and also about the credentials. Because we are experienced teachers, they're not just where someone was born. But that is actually what they usually do. They pick teachers because they think if you sound American English or British English, they equate that your English is good or you are better. But that is not actually true.
So it's a kind of stereotype, but as far as I know, most Filipino teachers, their accent is pretty good. In my eyes, as an English teacher, I think as long as the others, they understand what we are talking about, like the message can be delivered very correctly, it's enough. You don't have to speak like 100% American English or British English because I've been to Europe, like so many European, their accent is not very, native like British or American.
Yes.
It's mixed. I think Filipinos, they are working on their accent and they are really trying to speak more, native-like.
Native-like speakers. We are nearly native-like speakers, but not 100% native speakers because it's only our second official language.
And my parents they're not worried because they really like me instead of the accent, instead of the, my English level or something, right? This person is important.
That's right, exactly. And also a lot of like Asian countries are the same. When we speak English, there are a lot of issues and misconception. Like you only speak English, but your accent is still your native language. So that is a common problem of like Asian countries who can speak English.
Japanese accent, Korean accent, our Chinese accent. Some of like English teachers in China, our like Chinese teachers, yeah, their accent is horrible as well. So it depends, right?
Yes, that's right. Because that is our home language. So it is part of us. So even if we are learning a second language, the sound is still there.
Yeah.
But we can develop, we can try to improve and sound better.
In the kind of organization you worked in, you worked as a team leader in teaching department. Were you very strict with their accent?
Actually, for the team leaders, we don't train our teachers with like what kind of accent, or maybe if they have like, you should sound like this because it's better. For the training of our pronunciation, or like, for example, pronunciation trainings, we have native speakers who actually trains the teachers. And he is a native speaker, American native speakers. So the team leaders will just facilitate our members, their attendance, and also their like if they have bad records from the students, for example, during the class they receive low stars from the students. So a team leader will review the class, what went wrong and what went well during the lesson. And if there are lapses with the teachers, we will talk to the teachers and try to help the teachers to improve and not to do it again. But with the pronunciation, we have native speakers who trains all the teachers.